What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I hope you're having a terrific Tuesday. It is the middle of summer and it is scorching hot. It's got to be triple digits out here. I believe today's high was going to be 105. As you can see, I'm in a ditch. Clear as day, you know, right in the middle of a couple of neighborhoods. These ditches run throughout San Antonio, and I am also looking for water. So if you've been watching the channel recently, I posted some spots that, you know, were pretty much untouched, really not pressured at all, you know. And I started looking at Google Maps again because I was thinking, I don't know, I mean, we've already been through so many videos on the channel that there's got to be more spots out there. I mean, San Antonio is huge. San Antonio is a huge place. Bexar County is huge. So I was looking at Google Maps and I saw this little body of water, small body of water. You can barely see it from Google Maps, but I came down here to check it out. And, you know, even though it's 105 degrees, you know, we're still out here making videos, still out here making it happen. I'm hoping there's going to be another honey hole. This could be a bust. And if it is, then, you know, we're going to go hit up another spot. But I've never been here before. It's a new spot for the channel. And, you know, it's just something I found on Google Maps, and hopefully it pans out. So, you know, you never know unless you try. So that's exactly what we're going to do today. Today I'm actually going to be using the crawl a little bit more than the Cinco, just because the crawl really draws out the bite. I know this water is pretty stained. You know, I was walking by some of the water earlier, and it just, I mean, in some places it looks like black. But we do have some tree cover, which is good, and it is a little breezy. Even though it's hot air, it's a little breezy. So, you know, I'm gonna get back there and try to see what we can come up with. But yeah, that's enough talking. Let me get back there. Let me throw on the crawl and see what we come up with. Stick with me. Man, look at all this trash. I see a lot of bluegill. Yeah, you can tell we're in the middle of the city because all this trash that's washed up, it's from the neighborhoods on that side and then on that side. Look at this. This right here is probably homeless people. God, look at all that trash. Ooh, look. The bank clears up over here. I don't know. This might be somebody else's honey hole. This might be somebody's spot to fish, because it looks like, I mean, I don't see any fishing line. I see car parts. But I don't see any bait bags or anything. put a little split shot on that craw. I don't know how deep this is. Like I said, I can't see the bottom. I can see the bottom in some places. And yeah, look how it opens up. Yeah, see right here on the other side is where it ends. There's no rain in the forecast, man. It looks like it's the cloud cover is changing real quick. Alright, I'm gonna move further down. Let's see if we can get anything. Stick with me. I got one. Ooh, that looks like a nice one. Ooh, that's a fatty. Check it out. Man, that's a fat bass right there. Check it out right here. Look at that. Beautiful color on this guy. Yeah, she's fat. She feels like 2 pounds, but it's probably like 1.75 pounds maybe. She's stubby. Beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, right here at the end of this creek, this little pond. All right, thank you, buddy. On the craw. And she tore up the craw too. Look at that. That's not a bad one. Look at that. Nice. I need a payoff. Oh man. There's my pole. Check it out. Look what happened to his fin. He don't have a fin. Somebody bit it off. Beautiful. Yeah, you'd never guess this little hole was back here. Man, he tore up the craw. You'd never guess this little hole was back here. I mean, look, you can see, you know, recent flooding pretty much put a lot of debris up on the banks. So it makes them real unstable. But again, I don't know that anybody's been fishing back here. There's just so much trash everywhere. I mean, we're in the middle of San Antonio, so another one. Man, this little hole is packed with bass. Check them out. All right, buddy, all right. Oh man, I lost him. Dang it. That was a good sized bass too. Butterfingers over here. I think I got another one. Oh, I pulled it out of his mouth. It might have been just a bluegill. Felt like a good one though. Yeah, sometimes it's just their flat bodies. You know, when you try to set the hook, their flat bodies actually, since it's displacing a lot of water, it makes it feel like it's a big giant fish, and not a giant fish, but it makes it feel like a pretty decent sized fish, and then it ends up not being. All right guys, that's gonna do it for this video. This is gonna be a short, quick little video. You know, I tried and you know, I caught 3. I mean, I didn't get skunked. I actually caught 4. I didn't get one on camera, but it was really tiny. It was probably the smallest one from today. I only spent about 1 hour and 30 minutes out here. You know, I kept looking around, and the more I kept finding water, the more trash I saw. It was just trash everywhere. So, you know, I was gonna make it. I was gonna go ahead and hit up another spot, but it's already getting pretty late, and I think I'm gonna call it here. Again, sorry for the super short video. You know, I mean, they don't all turn out to be, you know, bass honey holes, you know, bass heaven. You know, sometimes it just doesn't work out that way. You know, the bass that I did see, I caught, visibility was probably about maybe 2 or 3 feet. You know, but the water is super dark, like almost black, and you know, in some places it had you know, had a lot of, like a thick film over it. So, you know, the bite was really hard today. I really was just using the crawl, and one of the other reasons I'm going to go ahead and call it is because I broke off, and like an idiot, I don't have any hooks on me. So, you know, even though I have my tackle bag and everything, I just don't have any hooks. So I'm gonna run to Academy on the way home and stock up. That way that doesn't happen again. But yeah, like I said, this is you know, these little missions are proving to be successful somewhat. You know, today it really wasn't that productive, but I did catch you know, a nice sized one for the body of water, and then like 2 dinks or 3 dinks. So not too bad. Definitely not a skunk, but new waters to me. Like I said, I mean, not bad, you know, for finding bass in about an hour. And right here in the middle of town, right here in the middle of a couple of neighborhoods, you know, this little creek, I would call it more like a pond, because there's really not a body of water that's near here. I mean, I guess you'd call it a creek, because when it rains, it probably fills up pretty good. But yeah, these spots are like right under your nose. I mean, you can find them all over the city. Just look on Google Maps. I'm telling you, San Antonio has some of the best little spots, little areas that you wouldn't expect to find fish, but there's bass in there. We keep proving it time and time again. So I'm gonna keep doing this. You know, like I said, I don't know how many videos we're in now, but I'm going to you know, keep putting these spots on the channel. You know, spots that I haven't fished yet. I mean, I've been fishing for years and years already, and the YouTube's already, what, 3 years old, and I'm still finding new spots here in San Antonio. So, but yeah, no, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. Like I said, it's super hot out here. I'm drenched, I'm soaked, and it's you know, the sun's starting to go down a little bit, so it's a little bit of relief, even though I got a long walk back to the truck. But yeah, no, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for the views, the likes, the comments, and I will see you guys on the next one.